Hi, we're at the Farnborough Airshow 2022. I'm with Martin Gauss. He's brought in the A220 with his. So we're with Martin Gauss, CEO of airBaltic. Martin, what's new at airBaltic?
New is that 10 years ago we were at Farnborough Airshow and signing the LOI for that aircraft, which today is number 36 in service with us, with the largest operator of the A220-300 now. And I'm very happy 10 years later to show what has developed out of that decision at the time. We're growing, so we're growing out of COVID. We take another 4 aircraft this year, another 10 then following to the firm order. So airBaltic is taking the A220-300 serious. We are an all A220-300 operator now after COVID. We're not flying anything else anymore. And we see from the people coming on board, they really like it. The bright cabin, the daylight. So it's an aircraft really liked now by the public.
Why the Airbus A220-300? Why that aircraft are you using for this?
It's the most economic aircraft in this category by far, because there's no equivalent aircraft in the market today, because the equivalent aircraft would be heavier and therefore burning more fuel. This aircraft has the latest engine technology. It's the most sustainable, greenest aircraft. Our color is green, so greenest aircraft you could fly in this category. It comes in numbers with 25% reduction in fuel flow, and that means 25% reduction in emissions. If we look at the numbers today, what we all need to save and do something, then flying this aircraft is definitely a way forward.
How's it looked? Obviously, all the airlines were challenged during the COVID situation. Currently, this year,
COVID, of course, at the moment in Europe is not an issue. It's there, but it is not an issue, not restricting us. When COVID hit us, we took all the measures and we continued flying as much as we could. We just hope that we can manage, if there is a COVID wave coming, that we can bring in the restrictions again, but we want to continue flying, and hopefully the governments will not impose very, very different regulations everywhere. So that's a wish I would have. Or hopefully after this summer we learn that we can handle COVID and it's over. We don't know. So
this airline's owned, is it government owned by Latvia?
The majority is owned by Latvia. They were helping us with equity, temporary equity injection out of COVID, but we have to repay that equity because of the European rules, and therefore we're going to the stock exchange earliest in 2024 to repay the temporary money which has been given by the Latvian state.
I've noticed in your route structures you have one long route, Dubai.
Actually, we have 4 long ones, but the longest one is Dubai. We have Tenerife, which is as long, and then Marrakesh is new, and Las Palmas. So 4 routes which go, if the wind is strong, 7 hours, and even longer than 7 hours.
And Dubai, what's the reason for going to Dubai?
We have Emirates as a co-chair partner there, with that a connectivity to Southeast Asia, India, Africa, very well. That's Dubai. That's one of the connectivity points. You can reach then basically from the Emirates network with one stop. You can reach Riga.
Last thing is your color for your branding. What's the reason for these bright colors?
Green it was always our color in the last 10 years, and what we optimized is to put a design on which is really recognizable, and wherever the aircraft is, of course, that color stands for airBaltic. Nobody else uses that color scheme, even having green engines. It goes very well when we selected that color. Going for an environmental friendly aircraft was not the case today. It goes very well with the slogan to fly on a green aircraft, because that's also the brand color.
And the color is it's an apple?
No, there's a Pantone number, I think 256 or so.
Okay.
So that's the number of that color, and it's the brand of airBaltic. It's the brand color.
So if I was going to sit in this aircraft flying in there's actually the business light is also something new, right?
There's a full service business class with a curtain divider, middle seat free, the European business class, and the one seat, if the 2-seater side free. There you have the full service business class. When you go into economy, then you have the same seat pitch then on some long haul carriers, premium economy. So that's the economy class seats here, because you have a very wide pitch. And then we're selling like an ultra low cost carrier. So if you are cost conscious, you buy a very cheap ticket starting at $19.90, and you add everything you want to add. So that's how our economy works.
And we chose to sit right here for a reason. So anybody sitting in this class, what is the seat right here? 14 is the window seats. Is the emergency seats. It has the most space. So
on every aircraft, because in case of an evacuation, you have to go out.
will these be more expensive?
No. So the seats have different prices, but some people like to sit. Here you can't recline the seat. So no, this seat can't be reclined, but you have a little bit more leg space. So we price the seats differently, and depending on your choice, window, aisle, two-seaters, emergency exit row is a different price.
Martin, thank you so much. We really
welcome.
appreciate the time today, and the ladies who helped organize this. Thank you, Daniela, also. Thank you very much.